Ike Feldman with CBS Sports Radio. We're here at the UFC 213 media scrum with the champ, women's bantamweight champion, Amanda Nunes. Amanda, how you doing?
Good. Thank you.
Did I say your last name right?
Nunes.
How much does it piss you off when everybody says Nunez, Nunes? Like, just can you please tell us?
It's good. All those how they call me is cute. I like it.
Well, how is the camp and ATT, right? With do you train with Joanna and
No.
Okay. Well,
We
Mike,
train separate.
will Mike Brown be in your corner?
No.
Okay. All right. Then how is the camp and how is the weight cut going?
It's awesome, I always like keep my foods clean to not suffer that much, It's very important. I always, through my camp, I have my nutritionist to take care of everything, to suffer less, I don't want to be in the week of the fight and they have to suffer to lose weight. And I like to be very clean to everything's be smooth.
You have the six pack?
Maybe I'm not
Nice.
that kind of fighter get it so picky ones, but it's cute.
Nice. Well, now the reason why I'm picking you in this fight, you fought at 196, Conor McGregor card, one of the biggest pay-per-views. You fought at UFC 200, which pisses me off that everybody thinks that Brock Lesnar headline. Meanwhile, you choked out a Hall of Famer in Miesha Tate. And then you fight at 207. You headline a card after Cody Garbrandt, Dominic Cruz. Near the headline. I'm picking you because this is International Fight Week. You guys are the main event, the pressure. How do you stay so calm with all the lights and camera and a lot of lights? And how do you stay so calm and relaxed?
Actually, I think my brain get used already with it. My whole life, I always underdog. I always people know me. Always that kind of fight, surprise people. And my head gets stronger, went through these kind of phases in my life. And right now is one more main event like was my one. I feel exactly that I felt when I fight my two last one. Amazing, And I know the result is gonna be the same.
Nice. Well, perfect. And it pisses me off. I know it definitely motivated you that she said if it was 5 rounds, you guys can go more. Did that inspire you during your training camp to go the extra cardio rounds?
5 rounds, she's gonna have the 5 rounds, We're gonna fight 5 rounds, but nobody knows if she's going there. You have to see.
My final question then, are you looking for the knockout?
Finish it, knockout for sure. I look for finish,
Great. Well, good luck Saturday, and we can't wait to be there.
Thank you.
This is Ike Feldman at the UFC 213 Media Day, and folks, it's really hot. This guy's cutting weight. We're here with Yoel Romero. Yoel, how you doing?
Joel, ¿cómo está? Yo soy esta persona de CBS Sports. Hace mucho calor, él está cortando peso. Estamos ahí con Joel Romero. Romero, ¿cómo tú estás?
Con tremenda calor, bro.
With a lot of hot heat, bro.
Hace un calor aquí en La Vega terrible.
It's a terrible heat here in Vegas, man.
Does it make the weight cut easier?
Hace el corte de peso más fácil.
No, normal. Nosotros trabajamos siempre el corte de peso por etapas.
No, it's normal. We always, we have seasons for our weight cut.
True. How is the fight camp and how much do you weigh Thursday, 2 days before the fight?
¿Cómo va el campamento de pelea y cómo está el peso 2 días antes de la pelea?
Bueno, el campamento estuvo bendecido, muy bueno, como siempre, gracias a Dios. Y normal, el peso está ahora donde tenía que estar.
The camp was full of blessings, thanks be to God, and the weight is exactly where it needs to be at this moment.
Great. Now, how much are you looking across the media scrum? And I'm picking you on Saturday night. No disrespect to Robert. I love Robert. He's been on with us before. But, dude, you look 20 pounds heavier than him.
Dice que, a través de toda la media, no falta respeto a Robert, pero él te está escogiendo a ti. Él quiere mucho a Robert, es tremenda persona, ha lidiado con Robert, pero tú pareces que tienes 20 libras más encima de
20.
Robert.
No sé. No, gracias, no. Es simplemente una pelea. Por lo que pude ver, Robert es un buen muchacho, pero toca pelear con él ahora y nada. Se acaba la pelea y it's done.
Man, thank you, but it's simply.
Oye, échate para allá, veo. Está pegando eso ahí, man.
Thank you so much, but it's simply, it's just another fight, and when the fight is said and done, man, it is what it is. It's just another fight.
How much does that piss you off that everybody gets on you about the cardio? Obviously, you got the power, the fantastic Olympic level wrestling, but how much does it piss you off that people say the cardio, the gas tank isn't a plus, it's a negative?
Dice que, ¿cuánto te molesta? Obviamente tienes tremendo nivel olímpico de lucha y tremenda potencia, pero ¿cuánto te molesta que la gente habla de tu cardio?
Pero no. Es una forma de la gente de pensar, no puedo fajarme con la gente.
Hey, it doesn't bother me at all, man. It's just the way that people think. I can't fight with all these people.
Okay. My last question. How's it going to go down Saturday?
¿Cómo va a pasar esa hora?
Pregúntale a Dios.
Ask God.
Great, thank you all. This is Ike Feldman with WFAN's Outside the Cage, reporting for CBS Sports Radio, and we're joined by former champ Anthony Pettis. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Chilling.
How's the weight and how was camp?
The weight's amazing. 155 has always been an easy weight cut for me, and it feels good to be able to eat during this fight camp week. Last time I did this, I was like dying, ready to get the hell out of here. I just had a great lunch, and I'll have a great dinner tonight and cut this weight.
Nice. The media lunch was a little skeptical.
Was it?
But
it's fucking beautiful. It's crazy.
Vegetarian. I was like, throw some slab of meats on. Yeah, they made some like veggie paninis. But anyway, dude, what the hell are you wearing, and how much does it cost if you could tell us?
A Rolex. This one I think I paid $40,000 for.
Holy shit, that Wheaties money?
Yeah, I wish. That's that bust your ass and have a lot of surgeries fighting money.
All right. Well, hopefully the insurance takes care of you. Well, we spoke with your coach, Duke Rufus, obviously out of Rufus Sport in Milwaukee. You guys see Askren. You guys see Sage, the fake Wonder Boy there. You see Tyrone Woodley. It's a fantastic camp. Obviously with Sergio, his brother, on the rise. But, dude, when we spoke to Duke, he gave us a 5-minute answer, and we just let him roll with the punches. He said that we need Anthony to get back to 155 to be dynamic. He goes, and if he's at 155, he's dynamic. You're at 155. We just spoke to Jim. He said the word dynamic 17 times. So are you dynamic, and are you ready for Miller in 2 days?
Yeah, I think everybody knows I'm a dynamic striker, and that was kind of the process I had to figure out. Everybody tries to negate that striking for me. They put me on the cage, they put me on the floor, and I can't shine in my striking skills. So I had to focus on how to stop that. Coming back at 55, I took 6 months off. First 3 months was just putting strength on. So we did a strength routine. I never did it before. I lifted 5 days a week. Felt good to get strong, man. I think that strength was something I was missing in my game when it comes to this wrestling. I had the technique. I was learning the technique. But these guys would just get punched in the face and throw a double leg, and I'm on my back for 2 minutes and I lose the fight. So we had to figure out how to get past that. I think strength was a huge issue in that. We focused on the strength, and I feel like now my inside game's strong. My outside game's always dynamic, and once I break them inside, once that outside range binds, it's over.
Now, what type of weightlifting? Because we heard at Rufus Sport that your brother's throwing up as much weight as Tyrone Woodley is throwing up in the weight room. So what type of strength training did you guys do?
Serge doesn't do weight training. He's just a strong fucking kid, man. He doesn't lift weights at all. I actually went on a weightlifting routine. I went with a strength and conditioning coach. We focused just on weightlifting, and we did deadlifts, power lifts, Olympic lifting, bench pressing, curls. I mean, just everything you do in a weight room. We had one body part a day that we focused on, and we did cardio as well.
Nice. And, well, a lot of people would say that the deadlifts, they've given Kane problems. Maybe the Olympic lifting could have some issues with the joints and stuff. But what would you suggest that people that they get hurt in the gym? Because we talked to Wyman. He says he barely lifts. He just does band work. Maybe if he lifted, he could have got out of that freaking headlock. But what exactly would you suggest the fighters that are getting injuries, like, are they not training right?
Well, this is a trial and error process. No one has the blueprint on how to become a world champion. I mean, there's no, like, I don't weight lift and do bands. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Get your body beat up in the wrestling and the striking portion, and save it weightlifting for just getting your body rehabbed. I did that way. I was how I initially trained. I did band work. I had a strength and conditioning coach. I saw him 3 times. We focused just on joints and movement. It was just all movement stuff. This time, that strength wasn't transitioning into my fights. So we had to figure out how to do it. And I was going to take 6 months off regardless. So I'm like, let's just focus on strength this 6 months, or 3 months. And it just gave me something to do. It was like, I didn't have to go to the gym and do jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, wrestling. I mean, I've been doing that my whole life. Like, I kind of.
Your black belts, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, anything else?
Kickboxing, and I mean, wrestling. I've been training a lot now with Izzy, like Israel Martinez. I've been up there a lot with him. But it gave me different goals, you know, maxing out on bench presses. I never tried to do that before. Lifting curls, seeing how much I could deadlift. And it was cool to have different goals in a physical aspect.
Nice. This is Ike Feldman, WFAN's Outside the Cage. We're here with a local guy, Jimmy Miller. Can I call you Jimmy?
You know, I don't get called Jimmy that often, but you can. Yeah, sure. I'm not really local.
Well, dude, you're one of the all-time UFC. Jersey. Well, look, this is you know WFAN.
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
What, Francesa, Boomer?
I'm thinking Vegas.
Not that local. We won't tell the wife back home.
Yeah.
But how's the weight cut going, and how was the training camp?
Weight cut's going according to plan. You know, so everything's falling in line like it should. You know, once I get done here, then the real work starts. But training camp went great. You know, I felt really good this camp, and I'm ready to go.
Great. Now, is it normally 2 days out from fight? Because usually that I've seen with the recent scrums in the city, it's in New York City, not Vegas, that it's usually a Wednesday scrum. Is this affecting the weight cut or just the temperament process?
No, not at all. This type of stuff is easy. You know, sometimes the open workout, like doing that day before weigh-ins kind of sucks. You know, like cut off from water and all that stuff, and you got to go do the dog and pony show. And sometimes it's like I've been on ones where it was like on the floor of the casino in the MGM. So then you're just in the smoke, just dehydrated, you know, and just like kind of feeling like garbage to begin with. And then you gotta put on a show for people. So this is easy. This is a cakewalk.
Well, what wasn't easy to watch was UFC 208, and I'm not saying anything breaking news here. Dana White said the best part, he wanted to get the plane, get out of there on his private jet. Obviously, we know what Al Iaquinta said about that. But you guys, even though you lost to Poirier, was that fight of the night?
Yes, it was fight of the night.
Well, I kept saying to people, this is the fight to kick off the card, and you guys obviously were the best fight. What do you feel that card was missing? Was it the winter in New York? Was it just maybe some fighters were sick? Just one finish in 11 or 12 fights is a little awkward.
That's just the way the game goes sometimes. You know, you can plan for exciting fights. You can, you know, guys can talk about, oh, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to dominate them. But when the octagon door,
how much weight you cut?
Yeah. When the octagon door closes, it's different. You can't. None of that talking, none of that lead up, none of the build up means anything. You know. So I don't know. I don't know why it was, you know, a less exciting card or whatever. But you know, I went out and I tried to do my job and put him away, and you know, we had a scrap, and it was a tough fight to be in, you know. So I mean, Dustin and I, we did our part.
It's true. And you're saying a tough fight. Obviously, we know Pettis just fought for an interim title at 145. We spoke to Duke Rufus. He said at 155 he's more dynamic, and so be it. He's now again at 155. They keep lining you up with these Muay Thai strikers. Well, he's more Taekwondo traditionally, but Alves, Poirier, a Southern boxer with that New Orleans twist, and Pettis now with the Taekwondo. Do you call for strikers to come in, or just because you can take them down trying to cash the checks? Or do you like the challenge of trying to improve your stand-up and challenge yourself?
These are the fights that get offered to me, you know.
They're big fights.
They are big fights, and you know, my job is to step into the octagon as best as I can be, and to leave it in there, and that's what I do, you know. So I'm not really worried about who's standing across from me. It doesn't matter. You know, stylistically, I've always been open to fighting anybody. You know, I've never tried to pick easier fights. So it's I like hearing big names. You know, getting that email or that text message or that phone call that says, you know, hey, you're fighting a former champ. Let's do it. You know, I'm excited about it. You know, like I said, he's dynamic, he's talented. And it's a fight where I have to fight my fight. You know, if he can drag me into a kickboxing fight, he's going to beat me. If I can get him into my kind of fight, grind on him, put him on the mat, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to capitalize and I'm going to put him away. It's a fun fight.
2 quick questions. Do you have any capoeira kick planned?
No. I'm not the type that tries to replicate what my opponent does, inside the cage. I've seen it fail way too many times, so I'm going in there to fight like I do.
Great. And the last one, how's Dan doing?
Dan's doing really good. Yeah, he's doing good. Family's doing well. Yeah, everybody's doing well.
Great, man. Thank you and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.